Hello guys, it's Mungai Eve. Welcome to the Mungai Eve show, and of course you're the #1 online TV show. And guys, today I'm hosting the superstar herself, Cate actress. This interview was meant to happen last week, but kukakuwa na mambo mingi sana hiyo siku ya Wakanda. Unfortunately, I wish ungekuwa tu umevaa ile outfit, but anyway, Cate, karibu sana.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
This is the second time?
Yeah, this is the second time
nice,
now.
Nice,
The third time.
That time. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, thank you. How are you?
I'm very fine. Kabisa.
Wow, last week yani hata saizi bado watu wanaongelelea the queen of fashion. Yani pale Wakanda uliturepresent vizuri sana. How does it make you feel every time umeenda kwa event unaona watu wamekusherehekea sana venye ulivaa and everything? How do you feel about it?
I feel appreciated, recognized, you know. Of course, I don't do these things for myself. Like I feel like the whole team is recognized, but not just me, but everyone who's put in the effort is recognized, and it's a good thing. Feels nice. Feels nice.
Wow, it is not only Wakanda actually. In mostly events zenye huwa na attend, huwa ina end up kukua Cate actress ndo ame outstand when it comes to fashion. I would like to know, apart from Style by Naomi, of course, kila mtu sasa namjua. Where do you get the ideas from? Unajua mtu anaweza kuwa kona hiyo do ya kubuy outfit but hana idea na pia unapata maybe designer mwenye umeapproach pia hana idea. Where do you get the ideas from?
I think the first thing is getting the designer right, the person that understands you and your body and your flows and everything like that. Everything that in regards to style and fashion, and your personality as well. Because sometimes you have to dress your personality, not just your body, right? So for me and Style by Naomi is a collaborative effort. We understand each other. She knows like I don't like this being seen. Oh, I want to show my legs more and to show my personality. So from the beginning, just getting a designer who understands you as a person. Yeah, it's not just picking an outfit. Anyone can do that, but the way you carry that outfit means a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the Wakanda outfit, like for how long did you ulipangia? For how long? Ama it just came abrupt?
I think Naomi and I, what would because we overthink. We want to outdo ourselves, and most of the time we'll end up with no idea, maybe 4 days to the event, because we have all these great ideas, but it becomes very overwhelming. I think we came up with the idea, I think like 3 days to the event, because we kept wondering, what can we do and not look like, you know, Halloween was just the other day. There was a very thin line, eh?
Yeah.
We just keep exchanging ideas, but what I love about Naomi, take her time, hata kama ni 1 day to the event, mpaka apate inspiration ama tukose kwenda hiyo event. By then anasemanga si must by the way, kama kuna inspiration, kama si feel, let's just don't do it. And kuna events yenangi atufeel atujaget hiyo kitu tunataka bado hiyo X factor. And that's what I love about her and her outfits. Lazima ake hiyo touch, kuna ka X factor fulani lazima aweke.
There's some events ushaikosa kwenda juu ya outfit.
Many.
Really?
Yeah, because maybe I don't feel right mentally, because not just showing up. Remember I told you it's a personality. You're carrying, like, dress to niya ku amplify. So if I don't feel right mentally or something is going on, it becomes very hard for me to show up just to show up, because I'm getting paid maybe, or to just show up to show people that I'm busy, you know, or maybe to just have content. I love attending events that I feel like na relate nazo ama the vibe is right, or I am okay. Yeah.
So what happens if maybe the client had approached you earlier and that day of the event you feel like, Cate, I'm not okay?
Sasa kama nishakula pesa lazima niende. But I have very amazing clients that they will put your mental health first. They'll talk to you. If it's a problem, they'll be like, baby, do you want to talk to someone before the event? Like, we want to have a conversation. Like, okay, then instead of engaging you for like 2 hours, you will be there for 1 hour. Like, mnakuwa na compromise fulani. So I'm lucky to have amazing clients. Si kila mtu anaweza sema hivyo. Yeah. Because we all have our bad days. Maybe mtoto ataka na fever, and then you expect me to attend an event. Of course, my soul won't be there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So for Wakanda, so many people by now probably they have gotten a chance to go and watch it. I would like to know, wewe kama an actress, how can you say about the whole thing, the event, and also the movie itself?
For me, the movie and the whole theme was so invigorating. I feel like it's broken or stereotypes on black women. You know, we see women, black women, my color, as powerful. You know, they have choices. They are leaders. So it may break those stereotypes, and it makes me feel seen, and also inanipatia hiyo kitu na feel like it's possible for me to also be on such platforms because I can see people who look like me on those platforms. That's why I'm manifesting Wakanda 3.
Wakanda 3, Cate actress, lazima. We are manifesting it.
I need to decide woman king Wakanda, I don't know. What I decide, kwa nito na pesa more, I'll decide anyway.
Wow, imagine it starts by manifesting
It's
it
true.
yourself, then unapata, it shall happen.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, Cate, most of the time lately it may happen celebrities wakienda kwa event. Of course, I'm sure you've been seeing online, kumekuwa na hiyo comparison, Cate alivaa poa, nani hakuvaa vizuri. Like, what would you say about people in attending events and also when it comes to fashion?
Yeah. I see all these conversations and reviews, and I think people don't understand the amount of work that goes into just creating an outfit to go to an event.
It's crazy.
If it's because I'm lucky, I have resources to ensure that I can afford first that fabric, a personal makeup artist, hair.
A good designer?
I did not start like that. I remember my first events. It was chaos. As in, it took me a long time for people to understand, for me to understand like what is my personality and what is style, what is my style, what do I bring when I go to a red carpet. Like, it's a whole process. So, and sometimes I feel bad when, you know, mtu ameput even a little effort, but you know, you're bashed. But this is the business that we chose. People will have an opinion on what we wear, you know. But I also want us to like start encouraging them. Let's start encouraging each other. Unajua, for the artist, have these collaborations, because si kila mtu akona hizo resources. Talk to a designer earlier, come up na kitu. Hata kama ni kitu affordable, but si lazima kitu iko expensive sana ndio stand out. You can have that conversation with your preferred designers to collaborate. Shida ni tunafanyanga vitu last minute sometimes, and it can be seen when it's last minute. Yeah. But and
unfortunately sometimes even clients reach out last minute.
You have the theme last minute.
Yeah.
Also clients, by the way, pia hapo wanatuchomea. So uko na theme, you don't know what to do, and this is a gig, you need it. So let's do less of bashing, more of encouraging, like more of positive criticism. Like, let's not use harsh words, because you don't even know what someone is going through. Ana kwenda hii gig na hana pesa ya hiyo nguo yenye alikuwa anataka kuvaa. So sometimes it's expensive. If I don't think there's a day Naomi and I have spent like less than 100K sometimes. When you look at it, like the whole, you know, the whole event, from transport to the outfits to the fabrics to the stylist, it's very expensive, and you can't keep doing it. That's why I don't go for all events. And I said that the other day, and people thought of being egotistical, me talking about not going for events I've not been paid for, because I put in a lot, and not every artist is there yet. And you need these events for you to be seen. It's crazy. It's crazy. So more support. Yeah, we will get it finally, but more support. Not less bashing, more support, positive criticism.
Yeah, I think also people need to understand sometimes it becomes hard, especially when you are not paid for a certain event.
Exactly.
And you need to go there.
You need to go there because that's why you start. Because you need to be seen. You need to be remembered. And that's how you start. But hauna hiyo do, but pole pole. And you will see that progress as we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you've said like minimum amount mtu anaweza spend kwa event if you want to outstand.
Yeah.
Ni kama 100,000.
That's for me,
yeah,
because
for
I always want to do more. You understand? Like I want to do more than I did last time, like to keep, you know, improving. For example, like when I was in South Africa for the premiere, I think hiring that dress was 50,000.
Hiring, not owning it,
because it's from a renowned designer. You can see. So una imagine umepatiwa hii per diem, maybe hiyo ndio per diem enough for it to keep you there. Utachukua hiyo 50K unini dress if you're starting out. It's no, it doesn't make any sense. But just collaborate. For them, I would tell them, collaborate with designers earlier. Kuna time tunasema no, you know what, we'll start just tunationalize nguo in advance. Unajua, because hiyo time unaweza kusave. Hizo last minute za costing mtu pia a lot. So yeah, it's expensive.
And the bad thing is you're not gonna wear that outfit again.
That's the crazy part in this showbiz industry. Mi hiyo kitu inaniumanga. Nasikia nikana za toa hii part ni bakisha hivi but you can't. So that's the investment.
Like for you, most of the time, where do hizo outfits huendanga wapi?
Most of the time Naomi will have a sale at the shop, so I'll collect all of them. Then like we did a pop-up at Village Market where you could come and shop the outfits, because you can wear them, you can just alter and wear them again. Mi ndio sasa siwezi vaa tena kwenda anywhere.
Wow. So you were telling us about the movie. What do you think about Wakanda? yourself?
Like I said, it's a game. It's a game changer for most of us. You know, Black women especially. Like I said, it may break all those stereotypes. You know, the way we were seen, the way we were portrayed. You know, in films, it's changed the narrative. You know, now the women are the backbone of this film. You know, so. Yeah, and I talked about like making it look possible. Like it's possible to be cast in Wakanda. It's amazing seeing Lupita on there. Knowing like there's a time she was launching her film here. I remember her making, I don't remember the name of the movie clearly, but we have seen her start from the bottom to where she is now. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, moving forward, Kate, you also have a film in Netflix, Nafsi. Would like to know a little bit about it, and also in case you're watching this video na hujaiangalia, fika pale Netflix, watch Nafsi.
Yeah. So it's actually premiering on Friday. I don't know whether this interview will be up by then. But it was in the theaters. But we realized we are still struggling with the, you know, film culture, you know, theater, going to the theater culture.
Yeah, kwenda kwa theater.
Yeah, we are still struggling with that. But people are doing it, and we were on for 7 weeks. That tells you something, like things have changed. People are now embracing that culture. But it being on Netflix is an opportunity for me. And now it's even more scary that I have these people all over the continent, my peers, who are now waiting to see my work. You know, in that aspect, it's very intimidating. I feel like I need to watch the film again. Guy, kama niliua, but I got an award for Best Supporting Actress here. So I think I did something. It was my first, I would say, film. Because I've been a TV actress for the longest time.
True.
So for me, it was transitioning into film acting, and it wasn't easy. Film and TV are totally different. So I had a lot to learn on set from the director. I remember Ruben had to let me, this is film, you need to tone down. Because remember, I'm a dramedy, you know, my strength in TV is drama and comedy. So I had a lot to learn to tone down. This is film, take your time, the way you deliver. And I can only thank the cast especially, because when nilikuwa nao ni magwiji wa film, I mean, you're there with Mombi Maina, who really helped me a great deal understand. Anytime we had a heavy scene, like we would spend time together, go through the scene, you know, be in that mood, help me be in that mood. So it was it was heavy transitioning into that, but also very fulfilling. You know, researching on character and me living and being Shiko on that film. And even after I did the film, I still had to like shed from Shiko, meaning I was into that. And it was a very fulfilling experience for me. Yeah.
Okay, the film talks about struggles when it comes to conceiving and everything. I'd like to know where did the inspiration came from? Is it because of the setup, our setup generally, Ama?
I think the inspiration from Ruben Odanga is something that is very personal to him. I think family or something, I'm not sure, he can clarify that. But also I felt like it was time, like we had these conversations. You know, we always telling stories that are very, we need a story to tell a story that is very human and very close, and we know people struggle, you know. Infertility is a real issue. Surrogacy in African culture is something that is still very foreign. Like people have not embraced it. You know, that is an option, you know, of having kids. So it was an important conversation to bring forth, among other themes that also in the film that, you know, we look at them and we're like, shh, you know, we speak in low tones.
We don't want to talk about.
But he has magnified that. I think it's important. Yeah.
Okay, how do you feel seeing your first film on Netflix?
Actually, Disconnection was my first, but my role wasn't as big as Nafsi. So that genre is very exciting and very intimidating, like I said, because now I'm going to get feedback from my peers continentally. So it's a wait and see, but I'm very nervous, I won't lie. Yeah, I won't lie. But I'm also very happy that anyone who didn't get to go to the theaters is going to watch it. Like all my fans, you know, across the globe are going to watch it, and that's very satisfying for me as an artist, because that's why we create art for the people.
Yeah, you said it's transitioned from TV to film. Now film.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to know, how have you managed? Like, unajua, we've seen people wakitoka kwa TV na kwa hard, they just disappear, but you've really tried to be relevant and also to divert to now film. How have you managed to do it?
Number one, because hakuna mtu atanilipia bills. The motivation is bills. But I feel like growth for me is very important as an artist, and that's why I quit Mother-in-Law to try another show and to keep growing. And I felt like I want to challenge my craft more. I want to grow as an artist, and it was very hard even getting to know about auditions. It becomes it's because of a challenge. Only that now maybe someone like Ruben Odanga will feel like, I think Cate can play this role. I think Cate and so and so and so can play this role. I want to try out like different actresses for these roles. Because even abroad, like an actor, a director or a writer has an actor in mind. But I can tell you, like, I fought for Shiko. I think walinita tu auditions for formality, wakijua hata tuone tu, but tunajua Cate tu yeye labda ingie kwa cinema tuchekeshe. You know, but I came prepared because I knew I was so hungry. I think my audition should be in the film. I overdid. No, I really did well. I left that audition and I felt like a part of me was left at the audition room. And yeah, I was glad when I got the part. I was like, kwanza nikiingia audition niliona tu magwiji wamekaa hapo, niko like, oh my god, hii nikipata munite nganga, but nilipata. I was so glad. I was so honored. Yeah.
It's a matter of believing also in yourself and being hungry for it.
Hungry for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Cate, the other day you launched your business, House of Humba Cosmetics. I would like to know, how is it faring? Unajua, apart from being a superstar out here, you're also an entrepreneur, uko kwa biashara. I would like to know, how is House of Humba doing?
First, nimejua biashara si ya nyanya yako. Because let me tell you, it's not as glamorous as people see on social media. It's a lot of work. You can give up easily. It's just a whole new experience, and I have come to respect money. You know, kama unauza kitu ka product kamoja profits nini, you start appreciating money. Unajua kitambo ukipata deals unapata deals in lump sums, so huelewi the value of unaweza chukua hata 10k ufanye kitu. But when in business teaches you the value of money and how to plan for your money. And I have learned that and I've embraced that, and also just taking risks and more risks. Isn't saying, you know, ujuange like sometimes even the phone is dry and you're like, guy. And also una read the room and ay, surely sahi siwezi nakwambia watu wabae lip care. Actually, you read the room. It's a lot. It's a lot involved in business. But I feel like I want to go bigger. I'm encouraged, and I would like to thank my fans because I feel like I had a ready market. And see ati hakuna other choices, but because of the love and just to support, like, this is Cate's, you know, work. We will have to consume it because it's Cate's. I am really, really honored. As in, sasa una imagine ningezileta sasa ningekuwa nafanya ningepika nazo ama ningepaka. I'm so honored and I'm so humbled. Thank you guys so much. I don't take it for granted. And I tell them every day, I call them my humbans. I'm so honored. I'm honored, yeah.
Okay, immediately after you launched, after a while pia, we understand that it happens. Kukanza kukwa na stories, Cate, copy, sijua na rebrand in everything. Like, maybe you can tell us about it.
I saw the conversation and I responded to it, and I wonder why. Why is it a problem me getting stuff from China? Fenty is in a produce like, and then there's nothing new under the sun. And for me, even before I brought the product, unajua kudeza na kitu, I had the vision. I want a lip care line. Siezi as a production hapa Eva, like sijafika hapo. It's expensive to, sometimes it's very tasking, and I wanted to like have quality product. But I engaged the manufacturer so much. The product is I feel like I own it because I had so much to improve. Like, can you put SPF here? Can you, like, you know, the consistency is not right. Can we do this instead? Can you add this and this? Like, you have grown. That's your product. That's your baby. So I didn't take offense because people are entitled to their opinions. And once people tried the product, they're like, you know what? Actually, by the way, easy products zake nipo. So as a business person, wezi anza tu overreact wakisema kitu uko hapo na defend. No, let them experience the brand. Let them interact with the brand and get the feedback. And now I think we're good.
Okay, apart from the lip care, do you have maybe any other business that you're going to introduce online?
Oh, I have so many. I have so many. Pesa tukaa kuna investor hapa, tafadhali unaweza niandikia email. It's below here. I have so many ideas, and then nimeka mkujua capital ndio ina restrict. Watu wengi wako na great ideas, but you know, you can't execute them because capital is an issue. Yani unaika tu hapo unakuta gai imeshafanywa, you know. So yeah, I have so many other coming up.
Okay, before maybe the lip care that we know about, are there other businesses maybe ushai kuanza hazikufika kwa hiyo level ya ku-announce kwa media?
Nilikuwa nimeanza line ka fitness. I think ni QP tu alinibaya. QP, thank you. Hakuna mtu mwingine alinunua, so tukazivaa. Yeah. So nilikuwa like, no, you see me, this is not my thing. But I didn't give up. I came back with the lip care line. So you're like, I think you need to do something that you relate to. Yes, I love fitness, but will you be like, mimi nafanya fitness, nikijua kuna ka event alafu na. So niko na need kitu natumia every day pia mimi. Yeah.
Okay. So in case you ever come up with another business, are you going to introduce it to your online fans?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, because that's my first market. That's my ready market. Yeah, so always. Yeah.
Okay, talking of fitness, we've seen you ukituambia your weight loss journey, ukaenda pale ukaeka the balloon.
Yeah.
So far so good.
Yeah.
How is it going?
It's been amazing. It's been a whole transformation. Like if you kirudi back, actually mkiwatch Nafsi mtaona Nafsi nilikuwa kabisa kabutungi. But it was good for the role. It worked.
Yeah.
I remember like the first few weeks, the first few months, I was like minus 15 kgs. And I feel like, okay, thankfully, there's something I can do. Nairobi Bariatric, I told them, I feel like, okay, I wanted to lose weight, but not this much, because I still want to be a curvy girl.
You wanted to lose like how many kgs?
I was planning 20, I had no idea. Like me losing even 5 is such a huge difference. If I lose 7 or 8,
different.
like, neza kama wewe, my body, kohoa inaitwa nini, kuna shrink, yani I don't look like the same person, I will not look nice. So I talked to them, they told me, so now what we're going to do after the 4 weeks, we're going to incorporate movements, you know, they tweak your diet now, so usilose sana, na usikue sagi ukilose. So they have a dietitian who will help you through it. Kama una feel like, hapana, wana tweak diet yako, unarudi. And then I love working out. I love lifting weights. So then I started exercising slowly. Then I was able to go back to the gym because I felt like I need to have my muscles back. And when you go back to the gym, of course, your weight, because of your muscle now, the weight becomes a bit higher. So you can notice at least weight yangu inarudi, but I look more, how can I say, what is it called? More defined. There's a word for it. So yeah, so it was that journey and me just trying to understand, okay, sitaki tu kukonda, there's a way I want to look like. There's a way.
Your main issue ilikuwa wapi? Unajua madem sana.
No, my main issue, I was just not happy with my body at the time, and I felt like I was sikuwa na hiyo motivation. Unajua saa ingine by the way, unafikiria kwenda hiyo gym every day is a joke. By the way, ina need kujiambia, hiyo kitu ni ngumu. When I see my friend like Gadhoni, I'm like, guy, God, give me that consistency. It's very hard. And sometimes you're going through things. Yeah, it was hard.
Also with this job.
Yani, like, and this job, mara add weight, mara lose weight, mara, it was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah, and then of course for Disconnect too, I wanted to look a bit different. Not nisikae kama vile nilikuwa Nafsi. Nikuwe tu, like, as every film I do, I feel like nimefanya something in preparation for a role. So for Disconnect too, I wanted to feel better. I wanted to feel like, you know, yeah.
So for how long did you stay with the balloon?
4 months. Mine was the Allurean, so niliingest. And then after 6 months, 4 months, towards 5-6 months in a disintegrate, inakuwa tu released. So the trick is, within this time, they have classes that help you. They're called what classes? I've forgotten the word. For you to consistently learn how, you know, your feeding habits, eating in portions. Because hiyo kitu ndio sasa inakuwezesha control portions. Because kitambo unajua kula kisinia. Yeah, so I learned how to control my portions. And even now, like, it's gone. It's very hard for me unipate nimekula, like, isha stick
into your mind.
Isha stick. So nikiona naongeza hivi, okay, I need to control my portions. Yeah.
Is it an option you'll ever unaweza weka tena in the future, ama saizi you're managing it?
I'm managing it. I feel like the lessons I've learned from there should be enough for me to know how to, you know, to control my weight in the future. Now I have the know-how on how to go about it. I know, like, what I'm doing wrong in the diet. Like, now I know. I am conscious. I'm more conscious. That's what I would say. Because you can't keep, like, you know, fixing. Like you have to learn how you learn your body, you learn your hormones, you learn your food eating habits, things like those, and they'll help you to be consistent. Yeah.
Is it a journey that you'd advise somebody maybe who have been looking forward to losing weight?
Yeah, I would, because I know how hard it is. Like umeenda gym, una feel like sijui ni nini. Sometimes you need that, like just that encouragement. Number, okay, so now you've lost 8, but this is how you maintain that, and if you want to lose further, this is what you do. Everyone would want that, you know, encouragement to, encourage to. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Cate, as we conclude, you've been amongst those celebrities that happens to work with so many brands.
Yeah.
Yani each and every time I'm walking, especially outside Nairobi, I see that billboard and nice and lovely.
Yeah.
I'm always telling Trevor, guy babe, on a Cate, like I feel so motivated about it. Seeing you everywhere, seeing the billboards, especially the nice and lovely, because they are all over, even outside Nairobi. I would like to know, what is that one secret that has kept you, you know, being in the industry for a long time, and also brands trusting on you? I think it takes God's grace.
Yeah, ooh, it does. It does. I think just I'm relatable. Staying authentic. Authentic is in terms of I don't want to be anyone else. I just want to be Cate. And I know there's pressure like, oh, this is the new vibe.
Yeah.
I am very authentic. I just want to be me. I just want to be me, and I want to be the Cate that my fans are drawn to. There's a reason why they follow me. There's a reason why they feel like they relate to me. I don't want to ever lose that. And I think I have grown, but I'm growing with my fans.
Yeah.
Because they don't want me ati bado uliko huko kwenye tuliku support kwani utashindanga huko, you know. They've seen me grow, and we've grown together. But I never want to lose the things that the reason why we connected. And I think that connection is the one that has made brands come on board, because of the community I have with my following, who I love so much, by the way. Sometimes we love each other, sometimes we're already pelekambio, but it's in our family. That's the community. Yeah, so it's I owe it to my fans. Yeah, otherwise singekuwa kwa hizo, no client would be coming if they were not, we didn't have that relationship. Yeah.
Okay, apart from Cate being an amazing actress, we understand you can sing so well, but sijui mbona unakuanga umelalia hiyo talent. We've seen you work with Mr. Sid, we've seen you singing, pia tukiingia pale kwa reels zako. I'd like to know, mbona umelalia hiyo talent?
Because okay, I'm not as confident with singing like I am with acting. You know, if someone told me you're not a good singer, I'd stajali, by the way. But if you came for my acting, I would feel, because that's something I really believe in. You know, so example, but you're a bad actor, but then I have stuff to show that I am a good actress. So don't just utasema hivyo alafu kuja kwa comments ati oh hiyo ndio inaweza mu affect, acha tumwambie sitasikia kitu. But for singing, singing one, because I taught myself how to sing.
Really?
I was a horrible singer. Oh my goodness.
How did you teach yourself?
Because penny kulose. So this is what happened. I went for karaoke. Nilikuwa na hostel na Nice Givenchy. And then nilikuwa najua mimi naweza imba. But then in my head, nilikuwa naimba kama Mariah Carey. I was the worst singer for the night. The crowd nominated me as the worst singer for the night. Na mimi niliimba the most. Niliimba I think 7. But I was the worst singer. So vile nilienda home nikasema, this will never happen again. So nikaanza tu kujifunza. That's why I keep saying, sometimes imagine, it's not even about talent sometimes. Just being consistent and wanting something so bad and learning can make you so great. Discipline beats talent. Hard work beats talent. So sometimes if you want something so bad, it's going to want you back. It's the law of attraction, right? So me, kuna vitu believing if I want them, I have to get them. And like I will force it.
So you forced singing?
Apart from relationships, I will force every other thing. So I forced singing. Yeah, and I believe like, sometimes I want to say, sometimes need time to sing. I want to get proper training. Because I feel like there are levels I can get to. So I would want to get training. Yeah.
Okay, and where would you want it to get? Like unaweza taka kufika wapi na hii singing?
Musical. New York, Broadway. Nataka kufanya musical, you know, on the bigger stages.
So you'd want to venture into it?
Yes. Musical, but music, film. Acting, no music in a musical. Si ati sasa ati mimi nianze huko tushindane na Nadia, siwezi toboa because I will not be consistent. Sitakuja show nitakuwa nimelala. So just for my acting, I feel like if I have that as well, it gives me, you know, an advantage. Yeah.
Okay, as we conclude, Kate, I would like to know what are your plans as an actress, as Kate? What are your plans that you feel like you would like to share with your fans?
Yeah, I just don't want to be the Kenyan actress. I want to be among the greats. Yeah, so when you're thinking the icons in the industry, I want to be amongst those names. Yeah.
Okay, what would you tell to somebody, come here at Kenya National Theatre, I get to interact with so many people with great talent, but some of them get to feel like, time yangu haifiki, I'm really trying, I'm always coming for auditions, but my time is not coming. What can you tell them?
I can tell them, like, imagine I was there, your time una feel like time yako haifiki, ama una feel like I am the best, but I'm not getting the recognition. Because it happens, and it's painful, and it's frustrating. Do you know, like, I just got rejected for a film the other day that I really wanted to play that role, because they were big. Sorry, I get rejected all the time. Yeah, and you feel bad.
I can't imagine Kate anatolewa.
I auditioned for Igiza, I didn't get it. Sarateshna got it, and she's an amazing. She kicked ass, and you get rejected all the time, and it's not a funny feeling, by the way.
Yeah,
because you feel like, okay, so what didn't I do right? But saa tushazoea, unalengangwa mpaka yani inakuwa part of life.
I think you saying it can make even people feel.
Yeah, that's why I'm even mentioning the roles I didn't get, just to encourage people, like, it's not smooth, and you have to understand the reason why you're getting into this industry. Yeah. If your reason is fame, please, there are other ways to get famous, because acting will finish you. If your reason is fame and money, do you know how long it's taken for us to make money? Ooh. Acting has not made me money.
Maybe brands.
I had to force being a content creator for me to be able to afford whatever I can afford now. I can't say like I have my check acting check has, you know, contributed much to, you know, what I'm doing, but being an actress and being on these platforms has given me that opportunity to, you know, have these collaborations. So imagine kama mimi bado siwezi sema hiyo check ya acting inani sort. You can imagine, but we have improved, the industry may improve. Sai tuna get better pole pole. Yeah.
Okay, as we conclude, I'd like you to talk to your fans.
I don't know. I did a letter, Dear Me, on Netflix, and it was just a reflection of my journey. And from the first day I came to your screens, you accepted me, you loved me, you supported me, and it has never changed. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much. We're also grateful for the opportunity, hosting you on this channel. We really appreciate Kate, and we wish you all the best. Yeah.
I had an exclusive for you. So I promised you one. So the other day, yoni ndege tungoje iende. So the other, I have an exclusive for you. The other day, I posted something and I talked about the biggest moment in my career is going to happen. And I called it a biggest moment because I never thought, I keep telling my stories, but you never know who is watching. Yeah. And you never know what opportunities it will get you. So I'm going to tell my story on E-News Hollywood.
Wow, congratulations.
I just shot it and I am so excited. Like, I never thought, I love, if you know me, I love E. I love E. And E ndio ilikuwa inanifanya ni feel like hizi pressure zote za red carpet nikiwatch E na feel like that's the kind of showbiz I want. E really inspired me. So me being among the chosen few from the continent to tell my story, hata nishapa red card.
Wow. Congratulations.
So really
happy. Really happy for you, Kate.
Thank
and
you.
Continue representing us
Thank you
out
so much.
there.
Thank you.
Tunafuata.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right.
Guys, in case you're watching this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We meet in the next video.
Bye-bye.